Now, I heard some gems in this general area. Let's see where they are. They're probably somewhere over here. There's one over there. Getting used to the camera is also a thing, because you basically have the settings of really far away and really close to you. And it can be quite hard to see yourself when you're really far away, and it's also quite hard to see anything else when the camera's close to you. So it's like, what do you do? What do you choose? What's the right choice in this particular choice? Let's go to those islands over there. Like, now at least we got the thing activated. We can actually go there, I think. That's so far away. I need to leave probably for this, but well, actually I might not. This is fine. I wonder if this is like the only way of getting here though. Maybe we have. No, we haven't gotten there because there's like a thing over there. It would be weird if we missed this right here. Seeing as that one was fairly obvious. But what else going on? I think I hear another gem over here somewhere, so I'm just gonna have a little look around. Do I hear another gem? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. Maybe down there, though. That is a cunning place for a gem. If there is one. I'm stuck behind those pink things again. No, that's just a little fly trap over there. Doesn't seem to be our enemy. Doesn't seem to be anything over here, actually. So, I think I'm hearing a gem, though. Like, I'm fairly certain of it. Yeah, there is one down there. It was sneaky. But I am too sneaky to be out-sneaked by an even sneakier sneak. Nah. You're not getting too dirty, are you? Man, don't you hate it when your mom asks that question? Because what do you even answer to that? What would you say to your mom when asked, "You are not getting too dirty, are you?" There's no right answer to that question. Like, Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of my friends. I can't have that. I'm gonna grab onto this plant and leave. Like people often do when embarrassed by their mothers. They just grab onto the nearest plant, catapult, hug it for a while, and then probably reposition because we're in kind of an awkward location in this one. But no, we don't need to. This is... yeah, this is not really... yeah. Falling to pieces. At least every time we get destroyed, we're getting told we're doing a good job, so... I wonder what that actually says about our mother. Every time we die, Mom's like, "Good job! Well done! You managed to destroy yourself once again. Who's a good self-destructive robot? You are. Me." And somehow I feel that is simultaneously condescending and somewhat bad parenting. To want to see your child explode the way I often do. And I'm slightly offended by the parenting skills of ma'am. And I am now sad. Are there any gems here? I don't know if we missed any while going up, because I wasn't really going for any of them while climbing this. I don't think we missed anything, though. I think we got this. Nyeh. Nyeh. I'm just gonna assume we got everything. I just want to keep on going. I just want to like touch a red flower thing, ride my way to victory. I don't know what the closest one is. It's kind of hard to tell at this point. They're all really far away. They're all gonna require several steps, I think. And I'm not really seeing any red things anywhere. Unless they're like all on the bottom or something. Yeah, there's just none here. What the hell? Why are they not here? Unless we really need to use that specific one, I guess, but... that's weird. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But whatever, I guess. We'll just take the nearest one, even if it is even further away than the top of our flower thing. And I guess... I mean, there's two over there, and then there's one over there. There's numerous directions we can go, but... there's also one over there which points in that direction. I'm actually just gonna do that first because that one's just the most out of the way compared to the other ones. And it would be good to get that one done and over with. Because then we don't need to worry about it anymore. This thing also, its controls are just like, every now and then it just randomly decides to go in a completely different direction than where you're actually pointing at. And there's just nothing you can do for as far as I can tell. It's a bit weird. But it's fine. I don't really need this though. Like, I don't really need them to be this far away because it doesn't actually add anything. It just makes it longer. It doesn't really require really far away things to me. Because it's basically just doing the same thing like 4 times now instead of just once. And I'm not really seeing the point of that, but fair enough, I guess. It is a Ubisoft game, of course, and it wouldn't be a Ubisoft game if we wouldn't be able to climb in a way that's somewhat tedious. So there's that. No, we're just barely gonna miss it, aren't we? Maybe not. I guess when you're like close enough, it probably automatically just goes further till the end. Like, it would be really irritating if you get like 90% there and it's like, oh, I guess you need to find one more. I mean, this is an obvious trap, but I wanted it so badly. I wanted it so badly. Willing to destroy myself to get it. That's called greed. Wanting just ever so slightly more and ending up destroying yourself because of it. We're gonna use this to get back to that place because it's faster. It's a lot faster, I think. Alright, which one was it? It was like the last one that's actually going up, probably. Like, it was probably the highest one over there. Can we not hit the plant and still do this? That would be cool. Yeah, it probably is that one, right? I mean, there's still a gem up there, so... Like, I can actually see the gem all the way from over here, so I would be fairly surprised if it's not this one. I like how with this glider you can actually go up. Kind of like how you normally can't with the glider. Like, this thing is very nice in letting you go all the way up. Very nice. Very appreciative of that. Put it in your backpack. Can I use this as like a distraction? Can I destroy the stupid plant with it so I can actually grab the thing? I mean, it didn't really work when I tried to put myself on it, but... Let's see if this works. Hey! That did sort of work. And we managed to do it in time because of the distraction. That was awesome. We managed to, like, stop it from eating us for a second using that thingy thing. Not sure what it was. Oh, it was just one of those plants. I thought it was a pink thing for a second because there were just a whole bunch of pink things there, and I immediately associate everything to be the same the moment I see one of them. But it turned out it was not the case. It was not to be. Nyeh. Nyeh. There we go. 79. One step closer to that 100% we're almost certainly not going to get. Because I'm fully expecting us to have missed something. And I would be very surprised if we actually managed to get 100% in this game. The first go. So instead, we're just not going to worry about that. And I'm pretty sure that I saw... Yeah, this thing. The thing I'm literally standing right next to. That's what I saw. You may be surprised I managed to see this, seeing as I was right there. But I did see it, believe me. It is true. Okay, so where are we going? Apparently we're going up, but... What's the best way of continuing from this point? Is it there, maybe? Might be this one, actually. Even if it is pretty far away. Alright, you hang on to that for a moment. I don't want to start off with one that pretty much is entombed into its own self. Though you might not have a very good choice over here. There's a lot of ones which are kind of far away from the thing I'm trying to hit. Flimming. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to pick one of these, maybe? I'll take that one. That one might be good. It's a little bit far away, but It'll have to do. It'll have to do. At least from this one, we can go to the one to the right of it as well. So at least we're getting to all the different places. We're making our plant grow. It's all good. It's gonna take a while for us to actually reach these things, on account that they're a million miles from anywhere. Which I still think is an odd decision, video game. You are a video game. You don't need everything to be 1,000 miles away from us, if it's going to be the exact same experience as 500 miles away from us. Just a bit more. You're just playing a numbers game right now, game. I didn't come to plant growing school for numbers. If I wanted numbers, I'd play Mario teaches calculations or whatever it's called. There probably is a game where Mario teaches math or maths, whichever one you desire in that one. There we go. Getting to those high numbers. But are there high... there's a Jimmy Gem. I want it. 1,400 meters. That's how we do it in these towns. 80% charged. Would have liked another ability at this point, on account that we're at 80% and that's a cool number, but not to be. Don't think there's any other gems here either, but no. So we're just gonna go to the next one because it's right there, and it's fairly close to us. It's right. Yeah. This looks like we might actually reach it from this one for a change, unless we go in down entirely. But yeah, this has potential. It has potential of being the thing I want it to be. And it's 5 out of 8. Soon we'll have 8 and we'll be victorious. Is this going to be the last one? Are you? Why? Why? Why is this a thing? Why do you do this to me, game? Why do you ruin my perfect plant plans? Why am I going to the left when I'm holding right? There is no reason for you to do these things, game. You're doing everything wrong at once suddenly. I don't appreciate that. I thought you were my friend. I thought you were little Bub the robot trying to save this plant and go home. And instead, what do? Nothing. There we go. Can we get like a plant thing? Oh god, look at this nonsense. Look at this place right here. This is dangerous. This is danger squared. This is danger with an added touch of spikes. Double danger. Danger squared. Alright. This is a little bit awkward to say the least. Can you please, when I grab plant, can you please actually grab plant, please? Wrong plant. I want the one that's not covered in spikes. I guess not then. So, oh. Yeah, alright. It might be... This is not helping. This is not helping our escapados. Alright, we are so fast. Even Master Cowboy Lucky Luke's not gonna stop us from getting rocks. So, yeah. Happy time. Where's number 7 and 8? I'm assuming they're probably those green things all the way up there, which is peachy. It's the only ones I can actually see, so I'm gonna assume I'm correct. And that's always a good assumption because I'm super smart. I'm the plant grow master from 98 and 99, and after we win this plant growing race, gonna be the plant master from the year 2000. That's when this video is being recorded, after all, the year 2000. Because that's how far ahead I am at recording videos. This probably won't even go out until like 2015. It's ridiculous. Leaf, sometimes you don't work. And it scares me, because I wish to fly. And flying becomes considerably more difficult when the flying part isn't being done. That is an issue I have. I'm going to destroy myself. Because that is actually the checkpoint over there, and that's a little bit closer to where I need to be. And I didn't think I could make that jump, and I'm pretty sure I was correct in that assessment. So, I'm pretty sure that was one of those... Yeah, there's a jumpy flower over here. And that is going to help us get to the places where I wish to be, which is... slightly further up than I currently am. That's all the places I wish to explore this day. Normal flower action. This looks so ridiculous, but it's effective, and when something's effective, you have to do it. Growing plants is all about min-maxing, you see. It's all about making the most out of the least, and the most out of the most simultaneously. Is there like a wind effect in this game or something? Because the snow is going to the right, and I feel like I'm going to the right as well when I'm ragdolling all over the place, so I'm wondering if that's what's going on sometimes, because sometimes I'm losing just seemingly all control over my character. And I can't quite tell what it is that's actually doing that. So, let's see if we can attach ourselves to those asteroids over there. They seem to have the energy of life. They also seem to have a bunch of rocks attached to them, so that is also neat. I want those gems. I want those gems. I wish to be the richest robot the world has ever seen. Attach yourself. New area. Plant's going up. It's reaching the stratosphere. It must be close to blooming. This is a pretty convoluted plant we got going on over there. Also, there's a satellite over there. Is that where we're going? It probably is, actually. Yeah, that is where we're going. We're most likely not going to get 100% because I vaguely recall seeing a save point somewhere over here. And I'm not seeing it now, and that worries me. Because we are quite high up in the sky right here. And I want that gem quite badly. If I don't get 100%, then I don't really care either. Like, it's just like, let's see how far we can get, but I want to see if there's a save point over there first, because I'm scared. And when I get scared, you know it's time for fear. Because I'm usually a powerhouse of courage. A powerhouse. That's why I'm just constantly leaping myself into danger like some sort of goat. Like a goat do. Please, just come on. Now, little leaf. Take us to where we desire to go most. Upwards. That is also so much fun, though. Like, I'm still at least having fun while playing this, and that's what's important. Even if I'm no longer really going for all the gems. Even though I may have actually gotten all of them. There's a chance I missed a couple. They don't make too much noise, and it's fairly possible we missed a couple here and there. But that's fine. That's entirely okay. We're primarily just trying to go up to the red things. We're trying to make the red go up the green and to the red. That's basically the point of the game. Make red go to green, make red go to red, win game. Combine red with red equals the reddest victory. Red is victory, red is win. Today, we shall win. Isn't that right, little Bud? And if Bud could speak, he would reply, "Yes, sire. That is exactly what's going on." And everyone cheered, as Bud finally spoke for the first time. Apparently, my telerouter infrastructure is very good. And I have to say, I completely agree with that. It's probably the finest tele-infrastructure thing I've ever set up. And I'm gonna get that gem because it's like staring at me right now. And then we're just gonna get... Oh, careful now. Careful. Get it? Any cool places we can still go from this point? Basically everything's rocks right now. And I'm not really that excited by rocks, believe it or not. So I think what I'm gonna do is try to find the nearest red plant thing. Which presumably is somewhere over here on account that this is where a giant plant is. And I feel like riding that to the last of the various rocks which contain the energy. Various being 1. That's what various counts as now. 1. Good enough for me. Get it? I suddenly got the great desire to explore just a little bit more. On account that there were rocks just staring at. There were just gems right there. They were looking at me with the eyes of, "Grab me, master. I need to be grabbed and saved from this floating rock of death." And I was inclined to agree with that statement. It wasn't very safe what they were doing in these places. And I must save these floating rocks from their floating rock doom. And being able to climb like this is also just quite fun. Oh no. Still gotta be a little bit careful though. Even though we are just on random floating rocks, they are very deceptive in their movement. And they're trying to spin me right round. Like some sort of record, baby. Right round. Right round. And these gems are just everywhere here as well. It's just like, hey, a random rock. Probably a gem on top of it. Maybe 7. Maybe 19. Maybe 45. Probably not 45. That's too many gems for a single rock. There probably actually is just 1, but you know, there might be more than 1. I'm just gonna put the energy on it. This is starting to go against my beliefs. I mean, I know that there's still rocks to be saved, but I've randomly decided that the only way to save myself is to get to the satellite as quickly as possible. And this is how we gonna do it. There is another red plant over there. There's something going again. And I honestly don't even see 15 gems. Like, I see a couple, at least, which we missed on top of those rocks, but not 15. That's a high number. That's a very high number. I can't count that high, usually. This is awkward. And it's not really doing anything either. Is it actually too close? Oh no, there we go. He was having some trouble growing at first, but that's fine. It happens to every plant in their lives sometimes. There it is. I got lost, but it worked out in the end. There might be 15 actually. There's actually still quite a lot of little blips on top of these rocks all over the place. There's one to the left over there. We passed one to the right as well. There probably is one on top of that rock right there. There probably is still plenty to go around, but I don't find rocks very exciting. I'm very sorry to anyone that is very excited by rocks, but I personally not the biggest fan of looking at similar looking rocks and hoping that there's a gem on top of it when there's this many rocks. If it was like mountains and things, I'd be like, all right, maybe, fair enough. Mountains could be cool. They have snow sometimes, but this is literally just rocks, and I can't be bothered. So, also, we've been playing for like hours at this point, so it would be nice to like sum it up a bit. There we go. Oh, that probably is gonna reach the 2,000 mark. Look at how fast it's growing now. Reaching for that little red thing over there. Oh. It's beautiful. Now get that star seed. Let's get that star seed. I think it's time to get that star seed, guys. I had already forgotten why we were actually growing the plant, if we were just trying to get to that red thing, but yeah, we were getting the star seed, weren't we? There was actually a point to growing this gigantic plant rather than just going up the entire time. I finally understand. It just required some reading and memory of the intro sequence. But again, that was hours ago, and my memory doesn't last that long. All I remember is Denzel Washington and climbing things, really. And a lot of rocks, apparently. I don't know about star seeds and whatnot. But that's fine. In the end, I think we did a pretty good job at growing this here big old tree. Big old beanstalk. And it bloomed. And we gave it a lot of energy from various rocks and things. Mostly rocks. He mostly just made it penetrate large rocks by sitting on top of red flowers with a little red robot and going on a red adventure. In the colors of green, red, and blue. But primarily green and red. Those were the primary colors of this adventure right here. I think this leaf might actually not work now because that was weird looking. Oh man, this fall leaf is getting to the last breath of life right there, but we're using it until the end. Whoop. Oh boy. We did it. We did it. We're gonna land on the star seed. So do I just grab one of these things now, or? I think so. It like briefly had some text and everything, but it sort of disappeared again. So I'm gonna assume I just have to take this thing into that thing. Retrieve the star seed for analysis. There we go. Insert a star seed to send back home. Like in here, or... do I have to press a button here, maybe? I mean, there's like a little control port thing over here, which was also in the previous things. Oh, there we go. And is it not going to fly up? Because that's how this thing works. Activate. Do your thing. Oh, it's going up. It's going up. It's going up. We did it! Houston, we have a solution. So saith the achievement. And there's a whole bunch of little... The sheep! The sheep has a little picture of his own on here. A little robot. And that... Whatever that is, that happened, I guess, at some point. We climbed some rocks. We said hello to the camera with a face that's not ours. That one has googly eyes on it. Why don't we have googly eyes? I want googly eyes for my robot. Maybe this is like a work in progress robot. That's more the robot. That's us. Look, it's me. I do love this climbing so much though. This is the kind of climbing I wouldn't mind seeing in more games, where you can just climb up every wall in the game. Because it's just so much fun. And I probably have to sit on top of that. But first we're gonna look at all the other pictures. Like there's a little bud here, just sort of posing for the camera. We got us climbing around the wall, looking around, being happy in general. That round thing, whatever that is, sure. A little archway in the desert. I don't remember that, but alright. Cool. And a little screen here. Ma'am. And we have a little view of everything we've accomplished so far down here. In our little planet. So I guess we're just gonna pull this. And pull that. Oh! Starseed received. Cultivation will begin immediately. Begin fireworks. Oh my god, look at that. And fireworks. Hip hip hooray! That was intense. Can I pull this thing? Guess not. Oh! Mission status complete. Well done, bud. We did it! And this is made by people. That was a pretty fun game. It wasn't very long, but I don't need my games to be very long. I kind of actually quite like games which I can just beat in a single session. But yeah, that was pretty fun. It was, I think if this game was any longer, I would actually start getting annoyed as well. Like, it kind of ended at the perfect point. It's semi a shame we didn't get 100%, but simultaneously, like, I really couldn't be bothered to climb those rocks forever, so I don't really mind too much. And we probably missed, like, a gem here and there anyway, but yeah, it was pretty interesting. Not a very expensive, I think it's like 8 euros or something like that. It was pretty, like, cheap. And thanks to everyone that helped us support, and you know who you are, and we're very grateful. Why didn't you write down everyone's name? Created with Unity. First Unity game I've seen in a long time that didn't have that default Unity launcher, and instead opted to just have options in the game itself. The end equals true. That's adorable. True? Ooh. What does it mean? Oh, did we change color? Oh, what's going on? Mission update. This star seed is incredible. We need more. About 8 more. Accept mission. Yes, no. I mean, there were like 8 seats there as well. What happens if I say no? You have selected... No. Thank you for registering your opinion. Mission updated. Locate 8 star seeds and send via any active telerouter. Oh my god. Wow. Well, at least thanks for asking me. Jeez. I guess we're not done yet. But weren't there just 8 seeds just hanging out over here? Unless they're just gone now, probably. I mean, there was that one in the cutscene which quite clearly just showed up. But, does that mean we're just gonna have to sort of just look around for seeds everywhere? Like, how long? Like, they could be anywhere. So, I don't know. I don't know about this. I mean, I did select no after all. I have an opinion in this. I have a choice. I have a quick skins. It's still locked. Because we start off with Original Bud, the original full-fat version of the award-winning botanical utility droid. But this one's still locked, and I don't know how to unlock it. Maybe we do actually need to continue with our mission and actually do this right here, but... let's just first go all the way to the bottom. I do enjoy flying down like this so we can actually see everything again. And simultaneously, I do quite enjoy looking around, of course. So maybe this will be quite the enjoyable little voyage over here. And maybe we can already see some seeds anywhere, maybe. And we go to the very start of the game. Whoop. There we go. Back at the start. Red cow robot. I'm too far away from the screen to see what that says, and it was very hard to read. But yeah, I don't know if I can be bothered to do this right now. I might have to take a little break and get back to this some other time, because that's a lot of exploration you're asking me to do here. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that right now. I guess it also sort of depends, like, how hard is this going to be to find? Because if it's just, like, right there, then it's, like, whatever. But if it is, like, super well hidden all over the place, because I'm guessing that's one of them over there, because it showed up in the little video in the end. That is, like, that thing right there. It just looks like a small green thing. And it's rolling off the thing. At least now we finally have a reason to be on top of that rock, and an easier way of doing it with our cool little jetpack, but... Wait, there's one in the middle there, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah. There he is. So, I think for now, I'm going to take a little break. Maybe I'll come back to this and do this right here. I'm not quite sure yet. Put it in there. But, yeah. For now, this is just going to be the end of it. White screen. We managed to get one of the star seeds on the counter that showed up in the little video. I wonder if it like has hints or anything where they could be. Because if it had like a hint system in some way where you could just look at this and be like, oh, that's where it's close to or something like that, then I would be like, alright, maybe. But having to explore everything again right now, I'm like, yeah. So... I'm just going to leave it like this for now. Maybe we'll come back and explore the remaining parts. Maybe we won't. I don't know yet. We'll see potentially next time. And I hope you guys enjoyed it so far. And I hope to see you potentially next time. Bye-bye.